Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Mass Effect 2. I'm drinking heavily because that's what I wanted to do.
The women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
Why are you telling me that? You should be telling me that if I'm in here.
Shepard, the women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
See, I know where it is, and I know that dialogue. Oh my god, it's so fucking blurry. Oh god. I'm gonna puke. Oh, I can't puke. I would take a cold shower. I can't take a cold shower. I can't do anything. Why did she tell me to go to the bathroom? And boom, right over that hangover, just fucking immediately. What are we doing? We're doing Shadow Broker this session. However, I tend to. Shit, I could. That's creepy. I can see their shadows through the wall. Like, hold on. Shh. They don't know we're here. Shh. Cool. Generally before I start a session, I do a little bit of like looking around, see if there's anybody that needs to talk, and of course we have another dialogue with Thane since we're romancing him, and I'm being super careful to make sure I do everything that I can. So we're gonna, I tested it out before I started, to see if there was dialogue, and there is, so we're gonna do that right now.
Do you need something?
Yeah, let's chit chat.
To talk?
Of course.
Always do.
Join me.
I've been thinking about you.
Ooh.
And I you. Will you hear my confession, Siha?
Yeah, well, you'll tell me what that word means.
Last time we talked like this, you said you'd explain what Siha means.
I need to explain myself to you first. When I married Yurika, the Hanar let me leave their service to raise a family, but I had no other skills, so I freelanced. When Yurika was killed, I pursued those responsible.
Right.
Once I'd eliminated them, I had no goal. I accepted the Dantius Commission because I didn't know what else to do.
Oh, the Dantius. I was like, what the fuck is the Dantius Commission? And that's when he went to kill Nasana, right? Yeah.
Not the healthiest attitude to take on a mission.
You're right, it's not. Looking back now, it's clear I'd resigned myself to death. I would have fulfilled my contract. If Nasana's guards caught me afterwards, it would have been a good death. But someone else was pushing to reach the target, forcing me to move faster, challenging me. I had to reach her first.
That person was me.
I had no idea you planned to die in there.
It wasn't a plan. My body had accepted its death. My mind had been dead a long time, but I met another Siha. Few are privileged to meet even one.
You still haven't told me what a Siha is.
One of the warrior angels of the goddess Arashu. Fierce in wrath. A tenacious protector. I confess, I've come to care for you. Perhaps I'm being foolish. We are very different.
Okay, here we go. No turning back now.
I'm not sure we know each other well enough to call it love. But I feel something for you
Oh
too.
my god.
Something more than friendship.
I've never felt affection for another species. I'm not sure what to do now.
We'll just have to figure it out.
Oh my god.
I look forward to the memories.
Join one last thing, because you're dead in like a couple of years tops. So that's great. I've just resigned myself to that fate. Can we talk to... we really can't talk to the rest of the crew. We'll do a big roundabout crew chat with everybody once we do all the loyalty missions.
No messages for you, Commander.
Does it have him listed as... No, it still has him listed as loyal. I guess romance doesn't show up until actually I've ever done it.
Anything I should know?
Nothing
No,
right
yeah,
now.
there shouldn't be anything.
Else, Commander?
Alright, so we're gonna do the Shadow Worker
Look out there,
DLC.
Shepard.
So we're actually gonna finally read this email that I'm sure people probably read already before. So, like, when we went to Ilium, we helped Liara track down that Shadow Broker agent, but now we have full information on a full lead on taking down the Shadow Broker. So we're gonna pass that along now. That's gonna be going back to Ilium, our favorite place in the whole wide world. Oh, there we go. Really, I like Shadow Broker a lot. I think I've mentioned it before, but I like more or less every DLC that's ever been released for Mass Effect. I'm like, this is really good. The only exceptions would be like, I'm not a big fan of the Firewalker missions, which is why I didn't even show them. Those are the ones with the hammerhead. And I'm not too crazy about Pinnacle Station for Mass Effect 1. I don't know. It's just those two. I'm just like, I could take him or I can leave him. Really. I've got all the right weapons. Yeah, good. Okay. But all the other ones are really good. It's hard for me to say which is my favorite out of the Mass Effect 3 DLCs because they're all really solid. Shadowbroker is you have to experience Shadowbroker if you've done the Liara romance, because Shadowbroker there's so much time that you spend with Liara. It's so good. But if you're not romancing Liara, I'd have to say maybe Overlord would be one of my favorites. Because Overlord is really good. Unfortunately, we won't get to that for some time now.
Shepard, it's good to see you again. So, what can I do for you?
Let's go get the
I
Shadowbroker.
know you're looking for the Shadow Broker. Cerberus gave me data on where to find him. Interested?
Very.
Absolutely. I had no idea. Let me see what you've got. It looks like a leaked transmission between Shadowbroker operatives. Some hints as to the location and... It's about Farron. He's still alive.
Oh, it's a drill.
Who's Farron?
My friend.
He was a friend. He helped me recover your body from the Shadowbroker.
Pardon?
Why did the Shadow Broker want my corpse?
He was going to sell you to the Collectors, but Farron and I stopped him. Farron sacrificed himself to save me.
So, you rescued me. Then how did I end up with Cerberus?
Well, they gave me intel to help recover you. They actually put Farron with me in the first place. After I got out, I gave you to them. They said they could bring you back.
You kept me out of the Collector's hands. Without you, I couldn't have come back. Thank
Then
you.
everything would be fucked.
I didn't know how you'd feel when Cerberus restored you. If you'd feel betrayed, or... They brought you back. And now they're giving me a chance to find Farron. After 2 years. I hadn't even dreamed.
Sounds like you and Farron were close.
It's funny. He betrayed me more than once. He was double-dealing for Cerberus, for the Shadowbroker. But in the end, he sacrificed himself for me. I owe him.
Well, then we'll go get him.
Any friend of yours is a friend of mine. What's the next step?
I don't know. I need to prepare, to think. I'm going home. Use my terminal if you need any local intel.
You okay?
I've spent 2 years plotting revenge. Now I have the chance to make it a rescue.
Let me help. I'll come by your apartment.
Okay. Hopefully I'll have a plan by then. Thank you, Shepard.
I really do wish that I could show, this DLC. Yeah, I can't take any intel because there's no information left on it. We've already done everything here. I really wish I could show Shadowbroker off as someone who romanced Liara, because it really is very good. People often say, like, oh, what's the best romance in Mass Effect? And I would have to say maybe Tali is one of the better ones, but Liara is really strong just because with the Shadowbroker DLC, there's a lot to it. There's a lot of content concerning Liara. And when I did my Liara romance, I also did,
No, but you're thinking about it.
Okay, listen, give...
I did my Renegade run, and I actually romanced Jack in Mass Effect 2. And that was a very interesting result. It's just so interesting to see everything, like, interact with each other in Mass Effect. So, I regret not doing that, but I've kind of already... I'm in a situation where I've kind of already been there, done that, and I would like to try something new that's still interesting. And though I would like to show it, I just encourage you to do it. If you've never done the Liara romance, which is a super viable thing to do, I heavily suggest it.
Seal off those trace samples and get them back to the lab.
We got multiple shots fired. Yeah, techs are going over the place now.
Uh-oh.
Central, we got an open carrier on this end. Switching to a coded relay.
What's going on?
This area is sealed off. Please step back, ma'am.
Sealed off? Why?
Someone tried to kill your friend, Commander Shaw.
Helivasier.
Thank you, officer. Your people are dismissed.
You can't do that.
Already done. Tila Vasir, Special Tactics and Recon.
A fellow Spectre.
I heard your status was reinstated. Good. You're one of our most famous operatives. Might even get you to sign my chest plate. So, I assume you had business with your friend this evening, Commander.
Liara was following a lead on the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker. Dangerous enemy to have.
What are the facts so far?
About 25 minutes ago, someone took a shot at T'Soni. Note the bullet holes.
Nice.
She stuck around for almost 4 minutes before leaving the building. Whatever she was doing was important.
Yeah, obviously.
If Liara isn't here, where is she?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be sifting through her crap. There's no blood, no body. It looks like T'Soni got away. The sniper
She's the
didn't find
best.
her kinetic barrier. Clever girl. Paranoid, but clever.
Did the police find anything when they arrived?
Just the mess and the bullet holes. I gave them a gold star for finding the bullet holes.
Jeez.
Liara was
Asshole.
expecting me. She would have left a message.
Asshole.
Here. This wasn't safe.
I'm not surprised. Ilium is just Omega with expensive shoes. I haven't found anything useful for tracking her down yet.
Yeah, but I know her.
Sony better than I do. Where would she have hidden her backups?
Let me take a look around.
I know her really well. Is that my chess piece?
It's part of my old armor.
Looks like someone didn't like you much either.
It's the back of my chess piece. Well, then where's the front of my where's the front?
The rifle used to do that wasn't standard issue. The kinetic barrier deflected the shots, but they still managed to penetrate the glass.
So she had a kinetic barrier installed on her glass windows? Smart. Very smart. A picture? That's the old chip. Oh, this has to be something. Coded to my DNA, probably.
The picture changed when you touched it. It must be keyed to your ID. What does it show now?
It's a Prothean dig site. Liara did leave a message.
There are a few Prothean-looking objects around.
A few. There's a lot.
Let's see what we can find.
There's a lot of Prothean relics around here. I mean, they're all over the fucking place. She used to be an archaeologist, for Christ's sake. Stuff from Ilo? I mean,
She was certainly into ugly.
this stuff is priceless. Don't fucking shit on Prothean architecture. This stuff is super expensive. And super rare at that.
Vasir, I've got something here.
Backup disk. Let's try it on her terminal. It looks like she recorded a call.
What have you got for me, Sagat?
It was
Do we really have to
tricky,
show
but
it on
you made
all
the
monitors
best.
at once?
I can narrow it down to a cluster, maybe even a system.
How soon can you have it?
Shouldn't take long. Come to my office. Barrier Frontiers in the Dracon Trade Center. Gotta say though, T'Soni, you're making me a little nervous. How big is the trouble that could come out of this?
Relax, Sagat. I'll see you in a few hours.
So there's something wrong
This must be
here.
important. The Shadow Broker's people already tried to kill her once.
I know where the Dracon Trade Center is. My car's outside.
Let's go.
The Barrier Frontiers offices are located on the 3rd floor. I don't hear police chatter. We must have missed the party.
Maybe there's nothing on. Oh!
Liara's in there!
Oh, no. Oh.
This could
That's
be a problem.
bad. Thank you, Miranda, for the astute observation.
They just took out 3 floors to make sure she's dead. I'll grab this sky car and seal off the building from the top.
I'll start down here and work my way up.
Just leave some for me.
Well then. No need to be so dramatic.
What's happening? Who are you? What's going on?
You just got bombed, dude.
Please exit the building in an orderly fashion. Emergency power.
Wow, this place is pretty fucked. But that doesn't mean...
Barrier Frontier employee. Looks like he got caught in the explosion.
I wouldn't take any bets on Sony's informant surviving that blast.
Is that an elevator? That's not gonna work. There's no way the elevators are gonna work.
Vizier, the elevators are out and building security is down.
No alarms, no police. Very professional.
Very professional. Probably Shadow Broker guys, which doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Shadow Broker has probably got top tier operatives.
Bombs killing everyone.
Casualty here. Looks like he's got bullet wounds. Watch
Where?
yourself, Vizier. They used military-grade hardware.
Bullet wounds. Guess this was more than just an explosion.
Wow, that's a lot of blood. That's a lot of blood. So, I'm guessing mercs stormed the place after everybody got blown up? I mean, I guess it makes sense. I wouldn't be the one that wanted to do it, though. Be like, okay, cool, we got her, and then just leave. I don't want any fucking trouble. God, there's a lot of blood. Oh, I thought her head got blown off for a second. I was like, that's really fucking gory, even for this game. Oh, there's a bomb.
Vizier, I found a military-grade explosive device. It hasn't been armed.
Sloppy work. You use that kind of hardware when you don't have time to plan.
You use military-grade explosives when you don't have time to plan? I wish I didn't have time to plan all the time.
Vizier, I'm at the Barrier Frontier's office. Liara signed in just a few minutes ago.
Understood, Commander.
Welcome to Barrier Frontiers. Let us be your guide.
Flashbang! Oh, Jesus!
Enemies! Vizier! I'm pinned down! Mark! And they're well armed!
Say hello to the Shadow Broker's private army, Commander.
Get him! Oh my god.
That one hit.
That's a flashbang. Bad time to take a phone call. Alright, let's get right back into the action. Had to take that phone call because it was kind of important.
Felt that one.
I think that drone's gonna kill her.
Moving in.
Oh. Nope. It's a flashbang. That was a bad overload. That was some really bad shots on my part. Oh, there's stuff I can steal here, isn't there? Yeah.
Heavy in play. Repeat. Heavy.
He just get cut off by himself? Did he? Get him! Get him, Blue! Aw, yeah! 2 more to the kill count.
Combat drone, watch out. Shield compromised.
Nice shot, Thane. More fucking heavies.
On the floor.
Jesus Christ. There's a lot of dudes. My overloads just aren't connecting. If only I had my grenade launcher, that would make this part a little bit easier. Or an arc projector. Oh shit, Thane's actually down. I was wondering why he wasn't picking people off. That's because I think he ran out to the middle of nowhere and died. Yeah, that's him right there. Love you, dude, but you are a mess. Blue is so good at taking out heavies. It's unreal.
Visir, these damaged pipes are on fire. They're blocking the Got it. Should be clear now.
I like how that's a puzzle. Like, there's fire in the way, and there's this door to the left here. Oh, just pull this handle? Okay, yeah, no, it's clear now. Thank you. Oh, it's a waste of a warp ball.
One falls. It will be done.
With you.
Bitches be on fire.
This should come in handy.
Ooh, heavy pistol damage.
Understood.
Awesome. I can dig it.